Hi guys, today we have a mail haul video. We have quite the stack here today between Whatnot and some other stuff. We'll go through it. Let's see what's all in here, guys. All right, let's see what I all got today. There's a lot. First up, we have some Loopsy minis. We have 2 of them. I've been getting into like the mini versions of these. Like this size. This size is perfect. I don't know what these characters are. I'm still learning names. But I have a couple other ones of these. I am really obsessed with the little ones. I can't wait to get more. I really want to get some of the food ones, so I'm like just ready for the food ones. There's a peppermint one that I want to get next. But these are so adorable. I'm so excited to add these to the collection and just keep going with that collection. All right, regular size dolls. So the next was part of a huge order that I got off of Whatnot. I did get the Loopsy minis off of Whatnot as well. But this was a TLC lot. As you can see, this poor Pearl Beach Barbie has had a haircut. So she needs some help, but I honestly might practice rerouting on her, so she might be a candidate for that. And otherwise, she's in good condition, so there's the first one from this lot. This was a random lot that came as is, so I didn't get a chance to pick or choose any of these. So we have a budget Barbie in a little swimsuit, and she doesn't sit properly, so she's just I guess she's gonna stay like that. But there were 2 dolls in this lot that I wanted, and this is one of them. This, I believe, is an 80s one. She is really pretty. It has a little tag on her. Barbie and Friends 1983. Okay, so it is an 80s girly. She has some marks on her arm, but I should be able to clean her up real nice. But she is cute. She's got some little tiny marks on her feet there, but nothing substantial. No chews or anything on her hands, just a little wear and tear from being around as a toy for this long. So I wanted her from this lot, and this lot also came with a Ken doll. Not sure which Ken this is. His neck is a little tight there, so I think he's okay though. I think he just has a little bit of, yeah, it's just tightening up in his neck there. And a little bit of discoloration I can tell from his arm to his chest color. But yeah, I don't have very many Ken dolls, so we'll see if he sticks around or not. I don't know a whole lot about him. And he doesn't come up as that kind of yellowy color in person. It's much less noticeable. For some reason on the camera, he is coming up as a different kind of shade. Oh, we have another Ken doll. So we have this guy as well. Neck is a little, I think a little out of whack on him. There we go. I think that's better. He is a cute doll. I've not seen this one in person before, so he might stick around. I might keep him. So we need some more Ken dolls in the collection for sure. And we have this doll. This was a You Can Be Anything. I believe this is a makeup artist. I do have her in my collection already. So it's possible I might keep her, and just because I love the hair color, but I might do a restyling of her and end up selling her on Whatnot at some point in a totally redressed outfit and stuff, but we'll see. Only time will tell. I just need to get through that bin of dolls. I need to clean up some of those for that first, but we shall see. I think her eye makeup is really, really pretty too. It's very unique. I love her. And then, oh no. For those of you that know me, know I adore Skipper dolls, except for this one. This face mold of Skipper terrifies me slightly. But she's what nightmares are made of. I'm not trying to poop on on her too much. If you love her, that's wonderful for you. She has a very kind of almost uncanny kind of look to her for some reason for me. She looks like she's my sleep paralysis demon a little bit. I say that, but honestly, I probably will end up keeping her just because I love Skipper and I kind of want to have one of these just because it's hilarious to me, and I kind of the more I see her, the more I love her because she's different and strange to me. Those are like the dolls I really like. Another Millie. But she comes with this very, very pretty dress. I might keep the dress, honestly. I do have a lot of Millies in my collection. I know a lot of doll collectors like to avoid her. But I'm not one of those that's opposed to Millie. Probably because I'm a new collector. If I had been collecting since she came out, I think she came out, what, 2011? I think maybe I would be more tired of seeing her. I just wish they would do different stuff with her makeup. Like here, her makeup isn't bad. She is actually quite sweet looking here. I don't mind her right here. But there are some, so many of them have like the same makeup or just like no makeup at all. And it's so boring. And we do need some makeup differences, because if you know that new fairy doll that came out relatively recently with the pink fairy outfit and everything, I don't think she had a name, but she looks very Fairytopia-esque. But she is a Millie face. Like, can we get more of differences in Millie's makeup? That would be wonderful. Wonderful. But yeah, I have quite a few Millies. But yeah, I like her. She can sit on Ken's lap. Cover up Ken for some modesty. And then the other reason why I got this lot was I've been obsessed with the 2000s Barbies lately. I don't know why. Don't know where that came from. But I thought she was very, very pretty. And it looks like she is like maybe a SeaWorld Barbie or something. Because it looks kind of like a swimming, like a training outfit that you would, plus she has a whistle. So maybe she's like a, not like a surfer, but maybe like a lifeguard Barbie. I don't know. Do you know anything about her? If so, tell me. And if you know any of these other dolls, what they are, leave it in the comments, please. And more from that same seller. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to move their legs a little. But I got this. There we go. That's better. I got this Heath doll. Now I'm not a huge fan of the Mansters necessarily in Monster High, but I don't mind him. He's not my favorite. I avoided him for a long time for a reason. But yeah, I do want to collect. I have a weird goal in mind for like Monster High and in general. I would, at some point in my life, I would like to be a completionist with it. I know that's not probably ever gonna happen. Let's be real. But, you know, I don't mind having him. I have Claude as well from G3. So I thought I would add Heath finally. I got amazing deals on these, by the way. That's not what I paid, obviously, but I got him and another doll, 2 for $6. So he was technically $3. So I'm like, at that point, at that price, I can't pass him up. I will add him for that. From that same seller too. There's a lot of these, by the way. I did get this Frankie. I don't know what generation this Frankie is technically. I don't know a whole lot about G2, but this is probably G2. But she's still in box. Or Frankie technically back then was a she still, but I'll use they, them. I apologize if I ever messed that up. I try to do my best with that. It is hard to keep them all straight. But for Frankie here, they are in box, but they are coming out of the box at some point. The box isn't in super great condition, as you can see. Like, it's fine. I want to take them out anyway Their shoes are very, very, very cute. Let's take a look here. How do I boo? How do you, so this must be the how do you boo. Okay, interesting. I really want Ari. I have yet to have an Ari like complete doll. I might have one that's like partially complete, like just the doll maybe, but I have to look through my bins again. So 2015, okay. Probably G2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm learning still. They are adorable and that art is cute. You will see me open this at some point on the channel, just like all of these dolls. Today is just a haul though. And then this doll, this is the only doll I kind of regret buying. It was very what's the word I'm looking for? This was an impulse buy, this one was. Just because she had my name, just because my name is Jessica and and the cats also brought me in, but she is very dirty. She is very dirty in box. She's still in box, but it looks like it's loosened up at points where there's some dirt and stuff has gotten inside. So I do kind of regret this purchase, but honestly, I will probably take her out. She's very cute. I'm not sure what company made her. Let me take a look here. Jessica Lynn book and pet show costume enclosed. So I might have to do that. I might have to open her up then if she's got a pet show costume in here. I don't know anything about this. Happy to be me dolls. Nurture healthy body images and self-acceptance. What a perfect gift for the little girl you love. Bendable arms and legs, Italian doll hair. What does that mean? I know we have like polypropylene and stuff, but what is that? I've never seen that on a box before. Please tell me what that means. That is kind of concerning. I'm hoping they didn't use like real human hair here, because that's the vibe it's giving me. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. 3 different body shapes. That I like. I really like that. That's great. Okay. So we have the art on the back here, and then this must be the creator. Oh yeah, founder. Right there is Kathy something. I can't read her handwriting. I'm sorry, Kathy. We welcome your comments and invite your suggestions by fax, phone, or mail. Wow, fax. But we have Esteem International is who made these. Okay, so from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I'm from Wisconsin, so that's cool. Okay, I don't know anything about, I've never even heard of these before. Very interesting. Oh, right on the side here, I was looking for the year, and it says 1993. Wow. Yeah, I will definitely take her out of the box and review her at some point, because I feel like she deserves to be out of the box because she is dirty in there. The poor top has seen better days and it has let years of grime get into there. And we'll take a look at her and give her a second life. The book I'm a little concerned with because there is a hole in the book area, so the book might not be salvageable, but we'll take a look all the same. So how I mentioned how I mentioned Heath before. So I said that was a 2 for $6 doll. This was the other $3 doll that I got, was Arizona Jean Company Barbie. I love the Jean Barbies. I have a few. They're one of my favorite ones to collect just because I find them so 90s. When I think of the 90s, I think of lots and lots of jeans and lots of fun, bright colors. I love the 90s aesthetic completely in every way, shape, and form. Even the really maybe you shouldn't have worn that kind of outfits, but she's fantastic. I'm excited to get her out of this box at some point. I do have another Arizona Jean Barbie, I think. in a completely different outfit though. So we will definitely open her up at some point, just like everybody else in here. And we have Crystal Splendor Barbie, still in box as well, special edition. There's some yellowing to the box here. Especially in these kind of cases where the yellowing is starting to happen, I don't feel any guilt taking them out of the box. And even if it was pristine and perfect, kind of like how Arizona Jeans Barbie is, I'm an out-of-box collector. I don't like to keep them in the box unless it's like for a reason they shouldn't come out, you know, but even then it's like it takes everything in me to not open them, because I like the experience of taking the doll out and actually holding them and feeling the outfits, feeling the hair, experiencing that. It brings me back to my childhood with Barbie, especially Barbie. I mostly had Barbies growing up for dolls. I did have a couple of Disney ones. I had Nakoma and Pocahontas as a kid, and I also had an Anastasia doll. I adored Pocahontas. That Pocahontas doll was my favorite doll I have ever had. And I do have her in my collection still. I had to rebuy her, sadly. Well, I mean, not sadly for the kid that there was a neighborhood kid when I was growing up. I realize as I tell this story, it is very like Toy Story. There was a kid in our neighborhood, a little girl, that didn't really have much toys. So when I got older, I babysat her quite a few times. And she didn't have very many like dolls and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything with my dolls. Let me give them to her. And I did. And I wish I would have kept Pocahontas out, but maybe, you know, then I think about it, like that Pocahontas probably brought her a lot of joy as well. So I'm glad that, you know, that even though I don't still have my original Pocahontas doll, at least it brought another child some joy. And I rebought her. She was the first doll I got when I was an adult. She was the first doll I ever bought for myself, was the Pocahontas. It was the Sun Colors Pocahontas. And for Christmas last year, I opened her out of box. And it was such a nice experience. It really was. So, side tangent. That was a long story, but yeah. And we have a special edition spring bouquet. I almost said spring boutique. Sweet as a Sunday in spring. Okay, that was kind of hard to read against that pink. Very cute. What year is she from? 1992. Okay. Wow, she's been in there for a while. Such a beautiful dress. I can't wait to get her out of there. The box has seen better days here, and it's cracked here and stuff, so her hair needs to be rescued. Her poor poof on her bangs is flattened, so we will give her a second life. She will get a little spa day as well. And this is still from the same seller, by the way. We have Abby Bombnable. And all of these dolls that you see here, I got at insane deals on Whatnot from this seller. Thank you, seller, if you're watching somehow. But thank you for all the deals. And this was no exception. This I got for $6. I already have her. But I will be restyling her since I already have her. But yeah, you will see that on the channel. I will do an unboxing of her since I have not done one on here. So I will review her. And I know I talked about that Abby was my first Monster High doll in the past. I've talked about that a few times here and there. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video. But this Abby was not my first. It was the Skulltimate Secrets Abby was my first doll from Monster High. Laguna. I do have her as well. I got a spare Laguna to put in this bathing suit. I think I have another spare in the other room as well. But I like to restyle these. I can't turn these down if I see them for a great deal. Like I got her for about $6 as well. So at that price point, I can't say no. Just because like, I love G3. I know a lot of you guys love G1. I almost said G2 there. Not a lot of people like G2 at all. There are some cute dolls from it though, but yeah, I love G3. I love all the Monster High dolls, to be fair, so I'm excited to restyle her and put her in that little swimsuit. That's gonna be cute. But I will open her up on the channel too, since I haven't opened her yet. And then the last doll from this seller is Cleo. So we have this one. Which one is this? I don't think it says. I think this is just core, isn't it? But yeah, this one was another $6 girly. Almost all the dolls that I got today, or from this person, were $6 each that were in box. So that was a fantastic deal. Like I said, the Arizona and Heath were 2 for $6, so they were $3 each. That's incredible. But again, I will be restyling this Cleo since I already have her, and she will be getting another outfit. She might be getting a spare Skulltimate Secrets outfit, and I do want to use this jacket on an outfit at some point too, because I have that jacket sitting in one of my bins waiting. So I'll have to take a look and see what I have for outfits for her and all the other ones.
One eternity later.
This next one is from Whatnot as well. There should be about a couple of dolls in here. I think there's 6 or 7. Let's take a look. We have some loose dolls in this purchase. So I think these were all, let me check the paper here. These were all between $3 and $5 each. So that is a fantastic deal, especially since they come with clothes. And for me, for Skipper, it's always a good deal for me. I love Skipper. She is one of my favorite dolls to collect from the 90s, especially this face mold. This is my favorite Skipper face mold. So always excited. She does need a little cleaning like most secondhand dolls do, so it's fine. I actually forgot what I even bought from this seller until I just saw like all the Skippers here, because this seller was having a hard time finding people that wanted her Skippers. So I'm like, do you got any Skippers? She's like, yes, I do. Like, yeah, give me all the Skippers. So cute. I love Skippers so much. But if you know who any of these dolls are, let me know. And we have another Skipper. This looks like one of the beach ones, just because she's more tan than the other ones are. I love this outfit. How cute. The little fish. I don't know if this is a fashion pack or her actual outfit. How adorable. We have another Skipper. This one has a little bit of a cracked neck, but that is fine. That's not going to bother me. And this one has like a Tinkerbell outfit on. How precious. But we have her. Oh, I remember this seller too. She was, I forget which one it was. Forget which Skipper it was, but she gave me one of these for free. And I thank you so much. I adore these. She was having a hard time selling the Skippers for some reason. And I'm like, I'll happily take them. Look at her. They're so cute. I have so many Skipper clothes. I'm so excited. And then we have this one. This one has a note on it. Oh, with her necklace or her other earring taped on it that broke off. That was thoughtful. 1996 Splash and Color Teresa. Tinsel Sunset. Okay, gold and orange swimsuit. I might honestly have the swimsuit somewhere, but I kind of doubt it. I don't mind the tinsel. I know a lot of people hate tinsel, but I'm not one of them. I love she has a braid. Look at the colors. I've probably said this before too, but I have such a soft spot for all of the beach dolls from the 90s, especially the 90s. I had a fair few of them as a kid, and I love that. I know you can't really see it, but that shelf with that blue mermaid Barbie, that shelf is all beach dolls. And I can't wait to clean up more of them. So we have Splash in Color Teresa. And then speaking of beach dolls, we have Kira. And I did see this when I bought her, so I knew that plug was missing there. That doesn't bother me. She is so pretty. I can style her hair just so that's covered. We're not gonna see that. I will sort that out. But I'm not sure which Kira this is, but she comes with her swimsuit. I'm assuming this is her swimsuit, but I could be wrong. And she has a couple of marks on her hand there. But that's okay. A little boiling water, a little hot water should fix that. I hope I just didn't snag her clothes because my fingernail just slid across that and caught it. Hopefully. I don't really see anything, so good. But she is lovely. Look at her face. I couldn't turn her down. She has that plug missing, and part of another plug missing there, but we can sort that out. That's no big deal. I'll just style her different, and I can also pose her this way, so you won't see it. But that's it for that one, for that seller.
12 seconds later.
On to the next box, which is another Whatnot purchase, but this is from a fellow YouTuber. This is the junk drawer, Enzo. I bought some stuff from him. We have a little Barbie outfit. I forget which one. I think this is one of possibly one of the Sears Barbie outfits. Let's take a look. Oh, comes with a Barbie brush. Let's just take a look at the dress. There's some shoes in there. She comes with 3 shoes. Okay. A spare one. You can't go wrong with spare Barbie shoes. Sometimes they disappear, especially if you have cats. I don't know where they go. I know he doesn't eat them. But they hide under the couch sometimes. But we have this dress here. It's inside out a little bit. That's all right. Let's sort this out. Let me shake that up. There we go. But I love these kind of almost vintagey kind of looking outfits. It has a little mark there, but I can sort that out too. Very cute. I'm always a sucker for some new Barbie clothes if it draws my eye, so we have that. Looks like we have some Barbie stands in here for, I think he was saying that these don't necessarily go to the dolls that are in here, but they're just extra stands that came with them when he bought them. So let's see, I forgot what's in this lot. I know I bought 2 separate lots from him. So let's find out. It's been a while, so let's take a look. Actually, I think it's just maybe 1 lot. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's just a large lot. We have a Barbie. Definitely looks very 90s. It has that darn material that will flake, it looks like. Not sure which Barbie this is though. She is cute. She has her ring. I don't know if this is her actual outfit though either. But you can see as it started to do its thing that we don't like. She is adorable though. Not the reason why I bought this lot. I think that one's coming up here. Don't think I have her. I don't think I do. I could be mistaken. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I do not have this doll. She is so pretty. And again, not the reason why I bought this lot, but I do love her all the same. I think her hair, yeah, her hair is up, so it's supposed to look like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. That scared me for a moment. Okay, and she doesn't come with shoes, but that's fine. I don't expect a lot of Barbies to ever come with shoes, to be fair. The other one didn't either. And pretty much all of these haven't. One of the reasons why I bought this lot was this doll. I think this is one of the dolls of the world. And I'm not sure, I don't want to say the wrong thing. But she is so pretty. As soon as I saw her face, I'm like, yes, I need this lot. Is this maybe like the Holland or Dutch Barbie, or I'm not sure. I'll have to look her up. Please tell me in the comments that I'm wrong and that I'm silly. But look at her face. She's so beautiful. Thank you, Enzo. Gorgeous. And she has her ring still. Dang, wow. And then there's one more that I really wanted from this set. And then there's some other dolls in here too. This one I wanted so badly. This is Hollywood Hair Barbie, if I'm not mistaken. Look at her hair. Her hair is so long. She's missing a boot, but I don't mind. I'm sure I can hunt it down somewhere. She has her ring still, her earrings, her headband. Oh my gosh, I've I think I probably have Hollywood hair Barbie in one of my totes that needs to be cleaned, but she doesn't have the outfit. She doesn't have this outfit specifically. And I love Hollywood hair Barbie. She's so beautiful. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Enzo. This is the one I wanted the most. Thank you. And then we have some more dolls in here that also came with the Barbies. And it just wouldn't be an Enzo haul, I guess, without some male dolls in here. So he's mostly, for those of you that don't know, he is mostly a male doll collector. He does collect other dolls though too. But I don't have a lot of Ken dolls, so some of these I will probably keep. I think I have this one already though, but I will take a look at all my stuff and decide what to keep. And the other stuff will find wonderful new homes. But this one, I also, was it this one? It might be this doll. Yes, it was this one. This is another reason why I wanted this lot too, was for this doll. I have a custom in mind with him. He's gonna take forever to do the custom though, because I'll have to build his outfit. But I'm so excited. I will reveal once I like start doing some of these custom like outfit ideas and stuff, and I'll be changing like a couple of facial features. But yeah, I'm super excited. And I will film myself when I customize these too, if I do any painting or anything like that. But yeah, I'm so excited. He's definitely gonna stick around for a custom idea that I've had for a while. And we have another one of this guy. So one of these will definitely be finding a new home, which is fine. And it looks like this is the same face mold except for a smiling head. I'd want the serious one for what I need it for. But yeah, this is a very cute Ken doll though. I do like this one. He might stick around as well if I can find him an outfit that I want to keep him in. I might put him in like the beach section because I don't think I have any beach Kens as of yet. And then finally from Enzo, we have this one. I believe this is a fashionista Ken. He looks familiar. I think I've seen him either thrifting before or I've seen him in, was he the one that had the fashionista that had the onesie that it was like a reddish color and orange maybe, I'm thinking. I could be completely wrong, but I'm just taking a wild stab out there since there are so many Ken dolls and there's so many Barbies, so I'm probably wrong. But he is actually a handsome face. Like, I don't find myself liking a lot of Ken dolls, especially like some of the modern ones are a little like touch and go, but yeah, I might be keeping him. I need some more Ken dolls in my collection. All right, so that's it for Enzo, and we have one more box after this. Thank you again, Enzo. Okay, now this next box of dolls I have to keep separated from the rest of my dolls because I did buy these from an Instagram seller. For those of you that don't know, there's sellers everywhere, I'm sure. But on Instagram, some people have little sales on their Instagram pages. This person I bought from before, and they listed these as having come from a smoke home, like a smoking home. So they do have a cigarette smell, kind of esque smell. So I'm keeping these separated until I can clean these properly. And I will do a whole video on that, but we have some more Ever After High dolls. I'm so excited. I love Ever After High. I've recently gotten into it and now I'm obsessed. I forgot which ones I even got because they came in lots. So we have, I think, Monster High in here too. So we have Monster High and Ever After High. And we have this Ever After High. I believe this is Cedar Wood, if I'm not mistaken, or am I completely mistaken and this is a different character? Please tell me I'm wrong when I'm wrong. But cute. Yeah, I can smell the cigarettes on these. And I gotta say, thank you so very much for disclosing that they have a smoke smell. Not everybody does that. Some of these are missing hands and stuff, which is fine. I'm sure I can find some hands for these. They'll just be my project dolls, and I just wanted to rescue them. They were really too good of a deal to pass up. So we have her, she's missing hands, but I can sort that out, I'm sure. But I do have some horror stories to tell with with the past with buying stuff, with buying dolls, and they had smoke smells on them and other smells. There was one in particular I had a recent problem with, and it's still tied shut with multiple bags in my entryway closet waiting for me to open them up in box. They smelled so heavily of mildew, and it was not disclosed to me when I bought them, and I was livid when I got here. You know how bad it was? Like, when the box got here, I could smell it through the box. And as soon as I like smelled that, I immediately opened, I'm like, I gotta get these dolls out immediately and take that box outside because it reeked so bad. It gave me an immediate headache. Like, please, if your house actually smells like the mildew, like to that point, and you don't notice the smell, fair enough, but oh my gosh, if you're living in that, I can only imagine. But anyway, I've also had problems with smoke, but that was the most horrific story I've had, is that. But yeah, we have this one. I don't know the names of Ever After High of all of them yet, so please tell me in the comments who she is. It looks like I'll be doing a lot of hand purchasing, so I'll have to make a list of what I need and buy it little by little. But yeah, there we have her. This one's a little rough. Her hair has seen some better days. A lot of these have like some glue seepage going on as well, which is fine. I knew that these were going to be project dolls anyway, with no hands and smelling of smoke. So these will be projects I work on as I go along. These might be long-term ones. They're definitely going to have to stay in the deodorizer boxes that I have for a while to get that smoke smell out. So we have her, and we have her too. She has such a sweet little face. This one's only missing one hand. She is so, so precious. Look at her eyes. So pretty. We have her with her little red streaks, and she's missing one hand. So pretty. I love these Ever After High dolls. They're so nice. Now we have Monster High. So we have, who is this? She is cute. I'm not familiar with a lot of G1 or G2 Monster High characters. Most of my information comes from G3, so forgive me. I don't know who she is, but I love her. Look at her legs. Is she a ghost, I'm wondering? I probably sound stupid, like wondering what these are, but I love her. She has no arms below the elbow, but that is fine. I can work towards fixing them up and stuff, and I don't know if that's her actual top either. Is this Twyla? But like a really weird Twyla? I don't think so. Please tell me who she is, because she looks so different from like Twyla because of the lips and stuff. Yell at me in the comments who she is. And we have, this I know is Twyla. Oop, she's kicking stuff. See, the legs are different, so I don't know who that other one was. She has part of one of her arms, but these are all like TLC dolls, so I don't mind. I think I want to say I got these each one of the lots I think was like $6 each or something. It was I could be very wrong on that. But I know it was an incredible deal and I couldn't pass it up. I know they're going to be work. So, you know, for that price, I couldn't pass them up, and I wanted to give them a new home, a new chance at like a rebirth kind of for them. And we have a G3 Cleo, missing a hand. I do have a spare Cleo hand somewhere. I wonder if that's the right hand. But oh my gosh, this hair. I think this is a polypropylene, so this is gonna take some work to come back to life. Look at her poor knot on top of her head. Oh, this poor girl. But yeah, already have this Cleo, but again, want to give her a second life. So, and she will, if she cleans up nicely, if I can get her hair to cooperate with me, she will be redressed and stuff, but if not, she will be a reroot at some point. This poor thing. I think this is a G2 Drac, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to learn the differences between G1 and G2. I know people that know the difference, like the back of their hand. Well, I'm new, I'm sorry, but this looks like what I would consider to be a G2. But I love the G2 ones. I know they weren't, universally liked, but I do like them. And she comes with her shoes. She has her hands and her arms. So that's a plus. Okay, so we have her. And then we have this lady here. We have Miss Cleo. I'm assuming it's Cleo because it looks like Cleo. But we have her. She's missing her arms. And her hair has seen so many better days. But we will do our best with her. She's got stunning makeup and stunning lips. So pretty. One final doll. This is the last one of the video. We have a Laguna. I'm not sure which Laguna this is. Is this the collector Laguna? Or is this like the Monster Ball Laguna? As I have both of those, but I have yet to open up the collector Laguna. But I'm not familiar with this dress. It is so cute though. I don't think I have this dress, and she's dirty right there, but yeah, she definitely has had a kid playing with a marker or some kind with her arms. That's sad. But I will give her a second life too. I love her lips though. Look at her lips. Her makeup is gorgeous. Love her. Looks like she has a mark on her cheek there that I can clean up. But yeah, look at her. I'm so excited for her. She's so pretty. I love Laguna. All right, that is it then for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a long video, so thank you for sticking with me. What was your favorite doll that I got today? I can't really pick one because there's so many nice dolls here. Whatnot is a dangerous marketplace, I will say that. So beware if you're not familiar with Whatnot. I do have a link to mine below for when I do start collecting, for when I do start selling my dolls. Because I will be doing some restylings that I will be selling in my Whatnot, and just like extra stuff, like extra clothing pieces that I don't need and extra dolls that I don't necessarily want. So yeah, definitely check that out. I will be doing a live sale at some point soon. As soon as I have enough stuff sorted out to do one, there will be one going on. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. This little tight there.